Hi everyone, happy Wednesday. I was kind of hemming and hawing about doing this today or Friday, but I think I'm going to do it today because I think I'll have 2 other videos I can do over the weekend. And I've got some new releases that I'm really excited to show y'all. So let's get started. So, well, if I can find a place to put everything else. Where are the other ones? There they are. So this is a new release. Uusikuuu, hopefully, is how we pronounce this. This is the Witches Around coloring book. It is not as large as a standard coloring book, but that's okay. It's got that real nice matte finish to it. I'm assuming has 2 other books, which I've picked up. There's Witches and Year of Witches, and so this is the latest installment in the group. Now, one of the things that is key here, and I saw noted in the Instagram post, is that the line art is much bolder. I think a number of people had commented on that and asked that she make it a little bolder, and she did, and I'm super excited about that. Oh, my desk is such a mess right now. It's just ridiculous. And she does have an Instagram account. So these are, I think, much more marker friendly. It's still, you know, small spaces, so you probably, and it's Amazon paper, so you probably want to be a little cognizant of that when you're using mediums on this, but the line art is much darker, and I really love that. I love this art. I really do. I love witches. There are cats in here. These 2 just seem like they had the best time. Or 3, I guess. Or this could be the same one, just in different poses. Love that there's a cat in most of these pictures. I'm going to have to get better at creating like eyes, since these have the open circles for the eyes, but that is a minor concern. Hanging out with the owls, checking the mail. These look so fun. And there's so many things that are so like hard to resist buying, and witches are one of them. I love Coco Wyo also does a lot of really good witch books. I love these. The Stay Spooky. I would totally wear that shirt. I would. I'd wear the Bats one too, but the Stay Spooky would probably be the one that would wear out faster. Because I would wear it year-round. I'm not sure if those are balloons or... Oh, they're like maybe magic wands? No, they're masks. That's probably it. They're masks. I bet. I'm seeing a lot of these lately where they show above the water and underwater, and I love that perspective in the pictures. I think that's super cool. Cat's grooving with them. Love it. Man, I wish I had a reason to wear poofy dresses all day. I mean, technically I could wear them, like I could wear them around the house, but that would just be, yeah, especially if you have like that tulle and like the hoop skirt and stuff underneath those things. Like every time you sit down, it's just like you're beating down the dress trying to keep it from, flying up. It just would be a hassle. Oh no, I should pull a Blanche Devereaux and waltz around in like satin nightgowns all day. That's actually what I should do. Man, those things are expensive. My mom actually had a lot of those when I was younger, and I loved playing like dress up in them. I loved waltzing around in them. I felt so fancy. And I've looked at some of those. Man, those things are expensive. Like, it's not what you would expect. Get like one of those silk robes like she's got. I should totally do that. Today is the second day of Amazon Prime days. I should not go looking. I shouldn't. I shouldn't. I said I was done. And I'm done. I didn't post any deals this year, but in the community tab, I did link. So if you're seeing this Wednesday night, I did link to Lindsay, the Frugal Crafter. Her community tab, she has a running list of good art and coloring deals. And I've been basically using her list. I picked up a few things. I got some metallic colored pencils. Oh, I love this picture. I got some metallic colored pencils. I got some more acrylic paint pens. I can't remember. It was like 3 or 4 coloring things. Actually didn't, I did really good. And that's why I don't put points on my supplies, because I tend to either spend really big on supplies or just hardly buy any. So anyway, this is a real cute continuation of these books. I've got to get started coloring in them. But you can see, like, the line art isn't, like, super thin in these. But I think this book would be much more aligned to, like some towel tree markers or something if you were careful. These I would try water-based markers, watercolor pencils, and like shading on top with regular pencils or something. So really cute. Love these books. These are going to be like an auto buy every time she puts one out. And this one, so I'm going to put their Instagram handles in the description. So I saw this one. I think it was in my Instagram feed. I can't quite remember. But this is a new coloring book artist. This is her very first coloring book. And she did it based off her cat. And I was just like, sold. That's all you had to say. But this looked so cute. And I looked at her art that is also based off her cat, and it is so cute. So I was like, yep, gonna go pre-order this. Again, really excited. I'm curious to see if she'll do other coloring books in the future. Probably greatly depends on this one. But if you're a cat lover and you love another spooky themed one, creepy but cute illustrations for your inner witch. So again, you sense a bit of a theme here with these two books. Not quite. Again, a little bit smaller book, but I'm actually pretty okay with that. I'm probably going to be more likely to do to color in these if the picture's not gigantic. Now this is not Amazon printed. The other book was. This looks so fun. Hopefully you can pause and read that. A witch cat as she goes about her day. Like it. Oh, and she made these single-sided, y'all. Amazing. Amazing. I love it. PageStreetPublishing.com. This is the ones who published it for her. Again, I'm going to link her Instagram handle in the in the in the thing in the description. Look at all these neat little fantasy animals. Look at him sitting there with his little, looks like his little cigarette, like just on his smoke break, doing his thing. Just a regular day. Oh, so okay, they're single-sided, but it's almost like a little book because you have descriptions, I guess, on the left side. So meet Delilah, the witch cat. Every morning she sweeps the friendly, mischievous ghosts outside. I'm not going to read all of these. Many mysterious items in the witch's house. Favorite breakfast is sardine toast, sunny side up eggs, sweet pancakes with pickled frog eyes, and a big cup of cat puccino. You know, if it's got cat puns in it. Witches and cat puns. Oh, look at that little dragon stealing the pancake, y'all. Oh, this is adorable. This is adorable. It is everything I hoped and dreamed it would be. Dragonette and the sparkles. Oh. Okay. I gotta stop reading. The cat's got axolotls. Y'all, this book, it's like somebody stole, somebody listened to all my videos on YouTube and made a book just for the things I like. I like spooky things, but not too scary. I like cats. I like witches. I like axolotls. This feels like a very tailored book for me. Love it. Is that what, an anglerfish maybe? I think it's what they're called. With that major underbite happening there. Oh, some of the bizarre plants in the witch's harvest. Behemoth tail, flaming rose of cognition. I love that she named all these. But of course you can make them any color you want, which I love. I get stuck a lot of times on coloring things like they're supposed to be, and so I like the little terrariums. You kind of get, so like the glass jars are a thing now. A lot of people do books with jars in them, and so you kind of get those in here too. And you're like, but the cat's so big and the bottles are so small. Well, I'm sure Delilah can cast spells to put herself in the potion bottles. It has to go on a trip to an enchanted forest. Love that little two-headed bat up there. That deer has got some fangs on it and multiple ears. Look at that little frog with a little, oh, that is a wizard frog. Must be a wizard frog. Hanging out with Griff, having lunch, because why not, right? You're a witch cat. You can do a lot of things. Oh, the raven gave him a boost. These are so cute. Really dig them. Make sure I didn't skip over a page now. This looks like it's stitch bound instead of glue bound too, so I will be curious to see use watercolors. The paper feels smooth, pretty cardstocky feeling. So I feel like this could take a little more water, definitely more than Amazon books. The owl, the salamander, and the fox having some lunch. Well, of course, Delilah's friends with an owl and a fox. The salamander's just a bonus. It's a fox witch, y'all. Love the little claws on that jar. Yeah, the books feels a little awkward when you're flipping through it, just because of the size and like how it's done. But I love the art. And these aren't super complex pages, particularly the ones with all these little terrariums and the little potions and stuff. So you kind of have a nice mix. I love the way his little paws are stretched out. You just want to tell him, ooh, big stretch. More fangs. You seem friendly enough, though. Yeah, see, that's my level of creepy. Oh gosh, thank goodness it wasn't just like a couple, like one more extra eye. Multiple eyes are okay. It's something about just like three eyes across that just, I don't like it. I don't know why. It's one of those weird things. Oh, I love Hayes curled up in the hat. Anyway, I bought a few things. You can go over there tonight if you happen to catch this. Look at him so smug in that chair. Weasel's milk. I don't want to know how you get that milk. Like, I don't want to know. And that looks pretty comfy to me. See you on the next adventure. Acknowledgements. That was what it was. Her cat's name was Bagheera, and it was so interesting to me because, you know, obviously I have a cat also named Bagheera. That's a black cat, and which is not uncommon, obviously. So, but it was just, I saw this book when, you know, at first I really was unsure what was going on with his health, and like I saw this and I was like, oh yeah, you know, just I don't know, it was weird how it popped out at me when I just kind of needed a bit of a boost. And so probably every time I color in this book I'll think about him. But I mean, he's still around. Everything, he seems like he's doing a little better this week. Look at that cute little mouse with the hat. It's such a cute book. I hope she does more coloring books. I absolutely love this, and she is from Poland, so love this book. Definitely go check it out. I like I said, I'm gonna link to her Instagram, and hopefully can do a picture in this soon, because I want her to know how much like I love this book. So okay, Alexandra Franzese put out another color by number. This one is color by number fairy houses. Now, I know we've talked before. I'm not a big fan of coloring houses. I usually don't buy the house books. I don't have any of the ones by Camelia Angelkova, surprisingly, though I have most of her other books. I don't like, houses are not typically my thing. However, it's probably because I just don't feel creative with them. However, I do have a couple books that are color by number because I can just color them, you know, how they're labeled. And so and Alexandra Franzese is pretty much an auto buy for me. She's one of my favorite artists. So when I saw this, I was like, oh, it's color by number. Then yes, I want it. So now the cool thing about her color by numbers, and she did it in this one too, is she has the images with the numbers. This is Amazon printed. She has the images with the numbers in the first half of the book. Then she does the images again without the numbers. So I wonder if she's made any changes to the color chart compared to color by number gardens. Let's have a look. This color by number gardens is right here. I was just curious. Dark red, light orange. Nope, I think it's the same color scheme. So if you have a color chart for her color by number gardens, and you want to use the one she has, or you can make up your own. And maybe doing more of these color by number will get me more like creative thinking. These also include some interiors, which again, I'm not typically a big fan of coloring. However, again, it's color by number, so I love this one with the boat. I thought that was super cute. I might color this one out of order. Her color by number gardens, I'm trying to go in order, but I think this one I'll probably color just what, what jumps out at me first. Like I really like that one. I like them all, but there's some in particular that just I really dig. Love the cactus one. I can't imagine, you have to be some kind of weird witch or fairy to actually be able to get into that hammock, because I don't know otherwise how you would climb to it with all the sticky cactus things. Spikes, whatever you call them. See, in my fairy world, like, I would totally have this, but there'd be no bugs. And it would be a bench that was for the plus size gal. Like, this is very cute. I love the little cat house there. I do like this picture a lot. I like the ladder was a courtesy in that one for, like, the ones that can't just fly up to it. The numbers are a light gray. I have my regular glasses on and I can mostly see them, like just sitting here looking under a strong light. I can see most of them. Some of them, like, I have to kind of squint a little, so they're not super obvious. I was going to say, I think they're even lighter than they were in the color by number gardens, or they're about the same. They're either lighter or about the same. So if you liked how she did the numbers in gardens, you'll like these. I would definitely need a strong light, or my, they're, I guess, called computers now instead of readers, to probably be able to see these numbers, though. I do like the mix of interior, and I do like this style house too. This is cute. This reminds me of, is it Kame Island on, Kame House on, Dragon Ball, where it's just the little house on the island. Though that is a lot smaller island than the other one. But yeah, no. I think where I was talking earlier, I got sidetracked. The spooky book really sidetracked me. Um, I did do, like I said, I did do pretty good. Now, the one thing my husband made the mistake of telling me about was, hey, they have Lego sets on sale, which is really unusual. They don't typically put Lego sets on sale, not, you know, across the board. And I really like they've started making some that are more like flowers and neat little scenes you can put, like, hang on a wall and things like that. And yeah, I bought a number of sets, and I bought some that were cats, and it's a good thing too because they're being retired, and like I wouldn't probably been hard to find if I hadn't bought them. So Yeah, I did. Every year it's a theme, right? Every year it's always something that grabs me, and I can't remember what it was last year, but like this year it was Lego sets. So it's always something. So here's the same designs just without the numbers. And this, again, I love this. I wish more artists would do this. Give you the color by number, and then maybe the version that doesn't have numbers. But a lot of that would depend on demand, right? You know, like these pictures, I could easily color without numbers. A George Tufex's picture, I'm probably not going to want to tackle that. Like, but some people might, right? So it really depends, I guess, on demand. So there's fairy houses. Now, I did have a weak moment and bought a couple books. Oh, hang on a sec. So, Coloring Book Cafe is having a 40% off sale, I think, through tomorrow of their digital books. And there were a couple that I had my eye on that I go back and forth. I don't mind printing out the books on paper, but like I can't see my printed out books or my digital print books as easily as I can because I don't print them all out. I don't see them as easily as I do the printed books. So I kind of go back and forth on these, but when they have a good sale like that, I I'll usually pick up some digital books. So I'll put the link to that down at the bottom. I know I'm influencing you. It's interesting to see some of the sales that different sites are having that are not Amazon to kind of compete with Prime Day. I think that's interesting. So I did buy two, and what I typically do is I'll print them out on regular paper, and I'll do like 6 to a page so that if I do pull these down, look through these, I can easily see these without printing them all out on, you know, all these sheets of paper, then having to print them out again on cardstock, which is what I usually use when I color them. So let me zoom in just a touch and see if I can clean up the focus a bit. If I do autofocus, it just constantly like focuses and then unfocuses like over and over again, and it just, I still haven't been able to like fully figure out what lighting is best to get really sharp imagery. But we do what we can around here. You would think. So I was going to buy a new webcam. I've kept the same webcam for 5 years. I'll tell you this real quick. And I went to buy a new one because I got to thinking, you know, surely in 5 years, webcam technology has advanced enough that I could get a much better picture on a new one. Nope, they still like recommend, mine's a 920. They still recommend that one a lot. Like nothing's really changed. They all look about the same unless you want to spend like $300 on one. And those are mostly for like when you're facing the camera. So who knew? But anyway, all right, so had to pick this up. This is a Morgana Skye book, Cute Country. I think this is like a brand new release, but of course I saw the kitty. These animals are so cute, and I do love country stuff. I am, of course, in the country. Reluctantly right now, but I do. Okay, I'm in my city reluctantly. Let's just, oh, he's so cute. That's another story for another day. These are really cute. So what I need to start doing, even if it's just one digital page a month, I need to start coloring one of my digital pages a month. And then maybe that'll help me build some momentum. So there was that. And this one I'd been wanting for a while. Tammy showed it, I believe, on her channel, Tammy Colors 2. And I thought it was super cute. This is Clay World. And this is Coloring Book Cafe. But I saw that cat one and instantly was like, ee, because the little big stretch cat. I love, like, I don't know, these are unique. This just feels unique from the other books because they're a lot of them are just little clay like planners and figurines and little tchotchkes. Hopefully I said that right. Love that. I would have all these. The little chickens. If I had the energy to like really have like one heck of a garden, I'd buy every one of these. I seriously would. He's looking at the sign and that's so cute. Okay. So there we go. I will post the link to Coloring Book Cafe's digital site for their sale. For I think it's through tomorrow, but you might want to. So this is Wednesday U.S. time. You might want to check tonight just to be sure. But I'm pretty sure the email I received this morning said it was through tomorrow. So, but anyway, very cute set of books. You'll have noticed in the past few weeks that my buying volume has went way down. I am my points in my journal are actually going very successfully, and I am buying books, but it is tempered it quite a bit. Plus, I've been more relaxed, so I've had more time to do other things than just buy books as my hobby. So, um, so as of right now, I don't have any plans. I think there's one more new release coming out this month. It's an autumn-based book from Teresa Goodridge. I've already got that on pre-order. I am counting my pre-orders towards my points. I figured let's just make it as legit as I can. And I did finally get the newest Disney tome book 10 was finally back up on Lyrica, so I picked that up in another book on Lyrica. And so once those come in, I'll show y'all. But like, other than the Teresa Goodrich book, I don't have any others on my list right now. So this might be it for the month. If you're still here, just a quick update. The plan, I really should never say what my plan's going to be because it always blows up my face. I have video recorded for Friday for Watercolor Summer. I did my first watercolor image and I had a ton of fun coloring, guys. That's like the most fun I've had coloring in months with that picture. So I think y'all are going to really enjoy it. And we're using just since you're still here, I'll tell you, we're using watercolor pencils, Museum Aquarelles, which I just picked up on an Amazon page without treating the paper. And I guess you'll have to tune in to find out how it goes. But y'all, I had so much fun. And then Sunday, finally, I am going to post, the plan is to post my supply videos since April to now. I've got to get these things put up. They're just taking up constant space on my desk. I did order a few things from Amazon, so my plan is to do, this will be like through the end of June. And then later this month, I'll probably do a quick one for July, just showing what I got for Prime Day. And I might even do it next weekend. And I might show y'all the stuff I got from Too Many Games too. Like we'll do, that second one we'll make half supplies and half look at the fun goodies I got from Too Many Games because I always think those are fun. So we'll do like a non-coloring piece of that. So some big videos planned for the weekend. I am getting back into the groove a little bit. It's still a little bit of a struggle. I'm still trying to figure out a balance, but the past week and a half have been pretty good. Today I just was not feeling well the first half of the day, but y'all, I've lost like 2.5 pounds in 2 weeks I've made a few changes, but I haven't really been like tracking my calories or anything. I've been productive. I've been finding time to relax. It's still not easy, but like, I don't know. if I could just stop worrying about Big Aaron and Leroy's health, like if we could just have a good run for a while where everybody's healthy, things would be pretty decent right now. So, and I'm sure you can tell from the videos and from my, um, from the way I'm doing my videos that a lot of stress has let up. I'm sure as soon as I decide to take that full breath, it'll all come crashing down. But you know, I gotta try, right? Like if I don't keep trying, then I've fully given up, and I'm not ready to throw in the towel just yet. So, all right, guys. Hope you enjoyed. I hope you're having a good week. And see, I even got y'all a video out in the middle of the week, which has been almost impossible for like the past few months. So, um, hope you got, if you were looking for some sales on Prime Day, I hope you were able to get what you wanted. If you were trying to avoid it, then and you did, congratulations. If you restrained yourself, congratulations as well. Overall, the Prime Day sale, like that first one or two they had were really good, and then like these last few years, meh, they've been all right. There's been some things, but I don't know. Maybe it's just simply, yeah, maybe it's because I've restrained myself, tried to restrain myself better. I don't know what it is, but anyway, okay, enough babbling. Thanks, guys. Bye for now.